second concept, and it's a concept that I always preach to our guys, is we want to attack the zone inside out. Because the moment, I don't know if your players are like mine, but the moment they see on the scouting report that the team's going to zone us, is they start thinking, their eyes light up and thinking they get to jack a lot of threes. Okay, and I've had the blessing to have probably the greatest offensive player in college basketball this last year for sure, and then he's been with me for 3 years. Adam Morrison never met a shot he didn't like. Okay, right when he came in the door, his range started when he walked into the door and at the end of the night when he walked into the locker room. Okay, and the funny thing is he can usually make them from there. But again, with somebody like that, when you have kids that are comfortable shooting threes and seeking threes, you got to make sure they don't get too caught up into just settling for the three. And that's what we talk about. Don't settle just for the outside shot. All right, because that's the easiest thing you can do. All right, you'll probably always get that shot at some point during the possession. So don't always settle for it early. Now, if you have, some of you guys and gals might have, some drop-dead shooters that sometimes that's their best look. We have a little guy named Derek Ravio who can just flat fill it up. Sometimes the three early in the clock for us and for Derek, that's as good a look as we can get. He's going to make 6 or 7 out of 10 of those, from within about 25 feet. If we can get him a look, right off the first pass, that's a great shot for us. But some of the other guys, even Adam, though at times he could really get it going, it was always good to have him look and move the ball a little bit before we settled. And that's what we're talking about, attacking inside out. We've found over the years, we've had some great post players. A guy named Roni Turioff, who's playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, and then we had a terrific player named J.P. Batista this year, who will be playing in the NBA. Great hands, shot 62%, I think, from the floor, 86 from the free throw line. So if we got this kid the ball, he was going to score. Okay? And we found, and I think it's really true, that a lot of times it's easier to get your big guys the ball, your inside guys, against zone than it is man. Because over the years we've faced so many different defenses to try to keep the ball out of the big guy's hands. And then what we've really faced is doubling schemes, whether they were big-to-big doubles or doubles from the opposite side or covering down off your worst shooter. You never see that in zone.